Podcast Network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
This season, Instacart has your back to school. As in, they've got your back to school lunch favorites, like snack packs and fresh fruit. And they've got your back to school supplies, like backpacks, binders, and pencils. And they've got your back when your kid casually tells you they have a huge school project due tomorrow. Let's face it, we were all that kid. So first call your parents to say I'm sorry, and then download the Instacart app to get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes all school year long. Get a $0 delivery fee for your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
They say opposites attract. That's why the Sleep Number Smart Bed is the best bed for couples. You can each choose what's right for you, whenever you like. You like a bed that feels firm, but they want soft? Sleep Number does that. You want to sleep cooler, while they like to feel warm. Sleep Number does that too. Sleep Number Smart Beds also learn how you sleep and provide you with personalized insights to help you sleep even better. You have to feel it to believe it. Find the bed that's for both of you, only at a Sleep Number store. 9 out of 10 couples say they sleep better on a Sleep Number Smart Bed. Time to catch some Z's. J.D. Power ranks Sleep Number number 1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. And now during Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year, save 50% on the Sleep Number Limited Edition Smart Bed, plus special financing for a limited time. For J.D. Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com. See store for details.
Lifestyle Live.
How do the people who make Vaseline make any money? I have had the same tub of Vaseline. Right? Right? The guy with the glasses, am I right? My Vaseline was handed down to me by my grandfather in a will. You've never heard this phrase uttered in the history of mankind. Honey, I'm going out to get more Vaseline. You could go through 50,000 bags of garbage. You're not going to find one empty container of Vaseline.
He is absolutely hilarious. Paul Mecurio is an Emmy winner for his work on The Daily Show and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, where he currently works. You've seen him in specials on Comedy Central and HBO. He performs regularly on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he hosts a podcast, Inside Out, with Paul Mecurio, with such guests like Kevin Costner, Kyra Sedgwick, and even the great Paul McCartney. He's bringing his award-winning Broadway show, Permission to Speak, directed by Frank Oz, to the Schwartz Center for the Arts in Indianapolis on Saturday, August 24th at 8 p.m., and he's joining us now. Paul, thank you so much for being here.
What's up, man? Great to be with you. And by the way, thank you for dressing up. You got the pocket square. You look good.
Thank you.
You need a little Vaseline, though. I got you right there. Hang on a second. There you go.
I mean this genuinely. You are hilarious. I love your delivery style and the way you do things. Mm-hmm. You're bringing your very unique Broadway show to our area. Tell us about this show, because it is different from what people maybe have ever seen before.
Yeah, it's a Broadway theater show. It involves stand-up, but it's not a stand-up show per se. It also involves crowd work, but in a different way. Like audience members telling stories from their lives, me telling stories. It's a lot of laughs. It's directed by Frank Oz, who created the Muppets, directed Bowfinger, did Rotten Scoundrels. He's the original Yoda. Try working with him, though. Everything's that backward talking. Like, you know, you go to a diner, omelet I will have. All right, I get it, Frank. You're Yoda. Enough. No, he's been fantastic. And the premise of the show is we're nameless, faceless, disconnected, divisive at times. But if we get together, share stories, we realize we have more in common than we think, and we connect a little bit, and maybe things are a little bit better. It's not a political show. It's not preachy. It's just I come out, stand up, tell some crazy stories, you know, my dog, whatever, my wife finds me united, whatever it is. But also audience members, because everybody's got a story. And I'll bring them on stage, and we'll just start talking. And if you're over the age of 5, you got a story, and we get some, or you don't have to come on stage and just watch the show if you want, or just do it from your seat. But it's a really fun kind of hang, like we're hanging up sharing stories. So, for example, one of the stories is this gentleman, his name is Travis, and he has polio. And I have this natural curiosity. So I'm like, well, how do you explain polio to your kid? And this is what he said. What do we got here? What's the issue?
Polio.
Oh, yeah?
When kids were younger, I would go to the school plays. Obviously, kids would be like, hey, is that your dad? Is he RoboCop? Blah, blah, blah. I would tell the kids, hey, I'm from Vietnam. That's how I got hurt. They were like, really? You were in Vietnam? And I was like, yeah. And it was a joke. But my daughter's 18 now. And a few months ago, she was like, "Daddy, were you really in Vietnam?" I forgot I told that. I told everybody that you were like 6. I never fixed it.
I love the fact that he just forgot about it, because how many times have we done that where like you tell a story and then you go,
Right.
oh yeah, right, good point.
Right. And it was like, he was so genuine, and he was like the star of the show, because the other thing that's happening is people going up to each other, up to people who are telling stories and going, oh, I got a daughter the same age as you, or, I grew up in the same time you did. And so he was hilarious. And it's cliche, but you can't write this stuff. Like if you and I were writers on a TV show and we wrote that sketch, people like, nah, people wouldn't believe it. And that's the kind of stuff we're getting. Like I had a guy, I go, what's the matter? He goes, I just broke up with my girlfriend. I go, why, what happened? He goes, she wouldn't listen to me. I go, what happened? She goes, I told her not to shoplift at CVS. And I said, wait, did you just say at CVS? He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, I taught her how to shoplift. And I go, no, wait, back up. Did you just say you taught her how to shoplift? He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, because, I steal nice stuff. That's how I make a living. I just steal stuff. And then she wanted to learn how to shoplift. I'm like, I'm not going to teach you how to shoplift because you're going to waste it and shoplift at CVS when you should be shoplifting the nice stuff. Sure enough, what does she do? She shoplifts at CVS. I get a phone call. She's in the back of the squad car at CVS. I go down there. Hand mirror and lipstick. That's what you got arrested for. I go, what happened? Because I broke up with her. I go, where? In the squad car. I'm not dealing with this. And
everybody has a line, yeah.
And he thought it was normal. So it's really been this cool ride. And then like relationships come out on stage, because I'll bring a couple of people up at a time, right? So this is a couple of friends, and it's just casual chit chat, but relationships dynamic gets revealed. Here's what they had to say. Would you go out with me?
What?
Are you high maintenance in a relationship? Are you difficult?
Do not lie. Her standards are very high. I understand that it's good to have standards. Like if I see a red flag, and it may not be a permanent red flag, it could just be a little something, I don't think that I should stick around for it. Like fix it or I'm out.
Yeah, you're going to be alone the rest of your life.
You can always count on friends to be there in your corner to make sure that you're set
Exactly.
straight. That is amazing.
Exactly. And you totally got the sense like that friend has been saying that to the other friend. Like, you've got to just lower your stand. Like, so very, very quickly, like people are just like, bang, it's just coming out of them. And so it's really cool. And at the end, people are going up and hanging out with each other, and it's different. I'm really proud of it. We have a set designed by the set designer for The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, which I work on. We have rear projection. He has 23 Emmy Awards, by the way. And we have rear projection with this really cool animation done by J.J. Settlemeyer, who did Beavis and Butthead, all the SNL TV Final stuff. So it's like a real like theater experience, but it's a comedy show. It's really cool.
You mentioned those stories. You actually have a really interesting backstory yourself. You worked on Wall Street as a lawyer and banker, but left that lucrative career because you said, I don't want to make money. That sounds terrible. After meeting Jay Leno, how did that all happen?
What was that like? You don't want to make money like my father would. That's so good. Like, well, you want to live under a bridge? Okay.
Listen, I work in journalism. I'm with you. I get it. We're the same here.
Exactly. I like I said, I was, funny as a kid, but didn't think I was going to be a comedian. I ended up going to law school, and I'm lying. I had a huge plan. I'm going to go to law school, amass a ton of debt, and then just leave and go into comedy and be poor the rest of my life so I can give my parents a heart attack. There, you got it out of me. You're an investigative journalist. Are you happy now?
My Murrow is on the way.
By the way, you have tremendous hair. You have really great, like it's thick and it's full, and I want to touch it. All right. So I was writing jokes as a hobby while I was doing corporate law. I don't know why. And it was coming out of me. And one night I got invited to a private function. Jay Leno was the private entertainment. I went up to him. I printed out like 10 pages of jokes that I had amassed. And I go, I don't know if you need jokes, but, I'm never going to use them. You can have them. He's like, okay. It's like a balloon. And then he, a couple of days later, my phone rings. And it's like, it's Jay Leno. It's Paul there. And I'm like, there's no way Jay Leno was calling me. So I thought it was my friend pulling a prank. I'm like, yeah, really funny, Dave. He goes, no, it's Jay Leno. I go, look, I don't have time for this. I'm in the middle. I got a meeting. No, it's Jay Leno. I go, stop. He goes, yeah. And I actually said to Jay Leno, well, you do a lousy Jay Leno. I swear to God. And people always say to me, like you asked, did you know you were going to be a comedian? No. Like, were you funny? And I look back and go, yeah, like I was always the funniest lawyer in my law firm. Which is not saying much. It's like saying you're the sexiest IT guy. You know, it's not.
Sorry, IT. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. No, that guy, he looks good with the. And so, yeah, that's kind of how it started. And then I was living a secret double life, where I was a lawyer by day and a comic by night. And then eventually, I had to like decide. And by the way, when you do corporate law, people hate that kind of law because like you put people out of jobs and stuff. And one guy went to me one time, he goes, oh, you guys are evil, you kill kittens. I'm like, nah, we would outsource that. And but no, so it just became like I either got to do this or not do it. I couldn't do both, and I didn't want to look back and say I should have. And so I went for it. That's what we did.
We are so thankful that you did go for it because you're hilarious. You're so much fun. We're so excited for you to come to the Schrott Center for the Arts in Indianapolis, Saturday, August 24th at 8 p.m. We'll have all the information to get those tickets over on our website, lifestylelive.tv. Paul, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Genuine pleasure meeting you. We look forward to you being here and come visit us sometime, okay?
And you got to come. I just want to touch you.
I would love to be there. Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please come. Please come.
We will. Paul, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Safe travels.
Thanks, man. A lot of fun.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart.